My spider senses are going crazy. Man, where's the Vulture at? Anywhere! Vulture, Green Goblin, Sinister Six. I'm trying to find Mary Jane, and I don't even have my entire costume on. Oh! Oh! Hi, guys. It's Vacuum Cleaner Spider-Man here. Wait a minute. Wrong disguise. Hold on. I will be right back. Alright. That was crazy. Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I made a YouTube video. So today I thought, I'd just tell y'all where I've been. I've just kind of given up on YouTube for the past year. Yeah, I mean, I've gained a little bit of weight, not a whole lot, thankfully, but still enough to bother me. Because I'm not a big fan of your weight going up. No one is. But like if I've lost it, I can lose it again. But anyways, so where have I been lately? Just for the whole past year, I've just hadn't really thought of uploading any YouTube videos and making any because I think I just kind of lost interest. I've just been, busy doing stuff like going to work. I'm not in college, just been busy with work. And, work is a main priority and YouTube isn't. The last video that I did upload was actually back in January 24. It was actually a school project that I ended up making like unlisted because it was actually for my school, not for the general public. But I think I had it public for a little while. But the true last upload was the one where I was running all of the bagged Bissel's. And that's actually not all of them. My 7x7's right here. So, yeah. So that's just really where I've been lately. Just hadn't really wanted to upload YouTube videos. Not necessarily that I hadn't wanted to. I just hadn't really felt like doing it. So, I mean, my account has been, I've been using it just to watch YouTube videos. I just hadn't been posting anything. So, yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while. But, I'm going to show you all some of these Spider-Man posters I have. And, yeah, so let me have to grab my phone. Yes, I'm using a different phone. The other phone I had before I ever got this one broke. So here, let me flip my camera around. Okay, so as you can see, I have this Beyond Amazing Spider-Man poster I got from my mall. And then I got this Spider-Verse poster from Walmart, or what I like to call Wally World. And then I got this Spider-Man poster from Five Below. I've had this one since Christmas of 22, and I've had this one since I lived in my old house back in. I've had this poster since 2014. If you're a longtime viewer, you remember this poster more than likely. And then I have this Morbius poster, which who cares about Morbius? I've never seen it. I don't even dare to. And I got this Spider-Man poster at the mall, and then I got this one from Five Below. So yeah, and I have a police flag. And oh yeah, look at this. Spider-Man stuff and some baby powder. I had to use it for some skin irritation, and then a Dr. Pepper bottle. So anyways, let me flip my camera around. So yeah, so have I completely given up on YouTube? I guess in a way, but I'm gonna try to make some videos here and there. It's just not like one of my favorite apps to use, because there's so many other social medias. Like I like to use, Snapchat and Instagram, and I'm not like a big sending snaps to people. I only do it to like people that are, say, like my friends, but that's just about it. So I think some of y'all been waiting for me to be like, when is he gonna return? Well, here I am. So yeah, and also I'm gonna show you all the Spider-Man mask. See, I made this. I love it. I made it out of some craft foam and some two-way mirror film, and then all the webbing has been drawn on with a Sharpie, and I did a terrible job because I didn't sew this mask myself. It was pre-sewn. I got it from Amazon, but yeah, I can see out of this, but it's like not as good because it's this window film. It's actually like you put it on your windows, But other than that, it's a pretty cool mask. I have wanted to make a costume. I do want to make one, but I need to get a sewing machine. And then first off, I need to do a more important thing is lose some of this weight. Well, I need to drop a couple pounds, but I'm not trying to get into like, bodybuilder shape. That's not me. But yeah. Um, so I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna get my vacuums ready and I'm gonna show y'all the vacuums I have and I think I'll run them. So yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, and as y'all can see, I have nothing but Bissell. So yes, I'm that Bissell kid. That's kind of why I made the I think I made the vacuum cleaner Spider-Man reference. It's just I'm not gonna get into detail about that, but I'm just gonna say because these vacuums I like them. If you don't like them, I mean it's perfectly fine. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but yeah, as you can see, um, these are a lot of them are still the same ones. However, there are like two newer additions. Obviously, this CleanView, I got this at Goodwill a few weeks ago, and I still need to get some parts for it, but I'll kind of get into detail about that. But this one right here, I'm going to talk about the most. See, here's my Dash 6, and then this is my Dash 1. I have swapped back to their classical hoses, or not classical, what am I saying? But as you can see for the Dash 1 right here, this is the older style swivel hose I got from eBay. I like it. But yeah, and actually, I'm starting to appreciate these older 3522 hoses because they just have a lot more use than this, crappier, flimsier hose. But these do hold their shape better. It's because you can't really use them. So yeah, but this one right here, I'm gonna just talk about it right quick. So this was the that vacuum project that I had that just kept on failing and failing. It all failed all because of it was because of the motor cover. I just wasn't having any good luck with finding the right motor cover. But eventually I found this 3525 motor cover, so I thought of, all right, I'll just give it a shot on this, and it actually works. So I did use this to vacuum out my car for a little while, but I stopped. And just to show y'all, well, I stopped using it to vacuum out my car because, this is an upright machine. This is the body of a Dash 6, and it seems that it was made on the 319th day of 2005. But if I ever find like an actual 3522 motor cover, I will put it on this. I almost got one, but it got sold. But hey, so at least I got this and put this back door. I had to put this back door on because that will not fit on that cover. Yeah, because Bissell has a reputation of discontinuing certain parts so you can buy their new stuff. That's where the whole 3525 thing came in. You can't really swap any parts from that onto the vacuum that this back door came from. But yeah. But honestly, these are all in good condition. This one I need to get some filters for it. Just the dirt container filters. I had cut up an old filter for the it was like a pre-motor filter for this series right here. I just cut a circle and placed it down in there because the pre-motor filter that came with this was washing it. I think I just let it soak for too damn long, and as a result, fucking disintegrated. And pardon my French. And then I just have a standard charcoal filter, but I don't really care. I just found this for $20 at Goodwill, and I was like, nah, screw it, I'll buy it. It's different. It's still Bissell, and I don't really care much, but I don't care much for this. I'll let people use it. It's not that special to me. But I did have some problems. Some of the screws on this base were so rusted, I couldn't get them out. So the base is actually slightly broken, but I did get a new, what was it? A new sole plate for it. I had to get a new sole plate. But other than that, this thing's in good condition. Sorry about that. And the motor in this was actually pretty good. I figured that the motor was going to be bad, so that's kind of another reason why I bought it. But nope, the motor's actually perfectly fine. It just had some slight issues, but I fixed it. And this is green. It's just quirk of the camera. It's making it look like a dark blue or something. But yeah. So, anyways, um, that's just about all with these. But all in all, they're all good. I do have Febreze bags in this one, whereas these three just have those, clean fairy bags. And yes, it's thundering outside. But other than that, it's pretty cool. So, yeah. Um, Now I know I'm kind of showing off some stuff, but I mean that's okay because this is basically a comeback video. Yeah, I have these Linkin Park posters. I don't know. Linkin Park's not my favorite band anymore because the new singer. I'm not gonna get into detail about that. Um, but just simply, like I've said, the real reason why I just stopped making YouTube videos was because I think I just kind of lost a little bit of interest, and I mean that's about it. I mean, but and besides, there's other things to do than just simply YouTube. YouTube is just a fun thing. And there's other social medias that I actually like to use other than YouTube. See, I mainly have just been using YouTube for the past year just to be watching videos and stuff. That's just me. So, yeah. Um, so I might do a video, or probably will soon, of running all of these. I can't run this one because I don't have a brush roll in it. I'm not going to pull out any brush rolls out of these just to put in that. I do need to get a filter for that. I still haven't done it yet, but I'll do it whenever I've got time to do it. So, phone better. So this will probably be my main, YouTube phone. But yeah, so um yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to say, hi and stuff. So I'm not gonna try to upload like frequently. I'm just gonna kind of upload whenever I want, which is kind of how YouTube is. Kind of how YouTube is with me. So, anyways, I'm gonna end the video soon so I can work on editing this, and I'll get with y'all later. So yeah, flip out. Have a good one.